Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright guys, welcome back. If you're new here to my channel, I am a licensed mental health and addictions therapist here in North Carolina. I'm also a financial therapy candidate, so specializing in or training in higher education on financial therapy, which is a very interesting concept or approach to therapy, which I'll talk about that more soon. But I've been in this field for almost 20 years, behavioral health, mental health, and addictions. But my love, my passion, my jam is personal finance. So on this channel, I talk about all things, the intersection between mental health and money. So today is day 23 of my 28-day money education challenge, right? So every day I'm doing a video, 10 minutes or less, around a certain topic around money and mental health. And y'all, it's late. So if I'm looking crazy, which I'm not, but if I was, if you're wondering like, girl, are you okay? I am very chill. Like right now I am like ready for bed chill, like literally. I worked out this morning and I've been on a go out ever since, like literally. And this is a very important, very pivotal week. If I have something on my chest, it's because I was eating stuff downstairs on the couch, binge watching some stuff earlier. But anyway, a documentary, by the way. That ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about right here. Anyway, actually, it does lead me to my topic, because tonight's topic is stop waiting to feel motivated. And I thought this was a perfect topic for this video, because I have just felt so relaxed today, and I knew I needed to film this video. Not like I have to do it, but it is something I committed to, right? And so, you know, I've been consistent for the past 22 days, and I'm like, I'm not about to mess up now. Like, I want to stay consistent, even though it's hard to get off the couch. But I want to talk about motivation. Now, if you know me or on this channel, you know I don't like people leaning on motivation. I think that motivation is so fleeting, and so it's more about being disciplined, especially when it comes to money, right? Because let's talk about it. Let's get into this. So, motivation is emotional. It's a feeling. It's an emotional response, which means that it can be fleeting. And like I tell my clients all the time, you can change your emotion. You can choose your emotions. Most people don't believe that, but you really can. So, for example, if I wake up and I'm extremely annoyed for whatever reason, I can intentionally tell myself, like, okay, I know I'm annoyed, but I want to change my feeling from annoyed to grateful, to gratitude, or to excitement. So what do I need to do? I'm consciously going to think about things that I'm grateful for, or that I'm excited about that day. So maybe I'm excited to work out that morning, or meet up with a friend for coffee, or to go spend some time with my kids that day, or whatever. Like, you can choose and change your emotions. And so motivation can change, right? Like, you can be motivated to do something, but that doesn't mean you're going to actually follow through on it consistently. So that's why it can be a negative thing, right? Because our emotions fluctuate. And so what we need to do is put in discipline. Discipline is staying consistent to what you said you were going to do after the mood has changed, after the emotion and the excitement has waned, right? So for me, like I said, tying into earlier, I was like, I can really kind of wait on this video. Like, I can maybe just post it in the morning, or be like, hey, sorry guys, here's day 23, it's late, but here's also day 24. I'm sure y'all wouldn't have mind, like, for real. But I proved to myself that I can be disciplined, meaning, what about when in those moments where I'm actually chill and relaxed, and I don't want to get up and film necessarily, or it's kind of hard for me to get up and do it in that moment, but can I, even in spite of those feelings, can I still get up and do what I said I was going to do, right? I said I was going to post a video every day for 28 days. So that's what discipline is. It's still showing up for yourself, right? Now, what does discipline actually look like? So, sometimes discipline looks like doing less than, instead of doing nothing. And that's why I was like, you know what is it? Because I didn't really have a topic picked out for today. And normally I have the whole week scheduled, but I didn't have it picked out. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go upstairs and let me just pray and let me ask God, like, what is it that I can really speak to in this moment? And I said, you know what? Let me use what's happening today, right? This whole motivation and / discipline thing. I can speak from the heart. I can speak about this, right? So sometimes it looks like showing up when you're not always at like 100%. Now, you guys have seen me do that this past week or last week. I was sick and I still posted a video. So I'm really proud of myself. Now, I'm not telling you guys to like force yourself to like push yourself beyond your limit. But sometimes you got to know that, like, okay, I still can show up even if it's not 100%. Because what happens is people use that as an excuse, right? It's like, well, I can't do it perfectly, so I'm not going to do it at all. Well, guess what? Y'all know now that, like, I'm a person who's consistent, who's disciplined, and is a woman of my word, right? So you know, based on the fact that I have shown up. At the end of the day, it's a cold. I'm in my office. I'm good. I got some water right here in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still show up and do what you said you were going to do. Okay? Now, also, it looks like protecting your routines. So, if you have, like, for example, I normally get up and I go work out in the morning, right? If somebody came to me and was like, Dr. Shamanda, can you do X, Y, and Z for me this morning, whatever? I would have to be like, well, you know, it's going to have to wait till after I hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I committed to. That's what I'm focused on, right? Or discipline could be like this week I'm going hard on eating clean. And I said, I'm going to drink more water. What if somebody was like, oh, I got this really great tea or this really, really great juice that I want you to try or whatever. Like, yeah, I can drink a little bit of that, but I'm still going to make sure I stay on track with my water intake for this week, right? Like, so protecting your routines or things that you committed to. And then also just making decisions before the emotions hit, right? Because at the end of the day, like, again, our emotions are fleeting, and you have to, like, know that, like, sometimes things are gonna happen. You might get excited about certain things, and you're like, you know what, I can wait on that then, because right now I want to focus on this new thing, or the shiny object syndrome. But you got to stay committed to what you agreed to, right? Now, another couple of things I want to share is we can lower the bar but not necessarily eliminate the habit, right? So, like, right now, I don't have my whole set, like, I feel like I'm not set up exactly how I usually do. So this is kind of like me lowering the bar, right? Just a little bit, just so I can at least get this video out and, like, share something. So sometimes you're going to have to, like, okay, it may not be perfectly the way I want it to be, but I'm still going to do it. Deciding in advance. So as I was laying on the couch earlier, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up after I watch this last episode, because I'm actually watching a documentary on Hitler. I know it's just, y'all, this time it's just allowed me to just catch up on stuff. I've always been very intrigued by, like, the backstory of all this stuff. So I'm finally watching it, and I have one more episode. But I was like, you know what? You're not gonna watch that final episode. You're gonna go up here and film your video. So I decided that in advance I'm gonna watch X amount of episodes and then go film my video. Yeah, I think that's basically what I wanted to share. So at the end of the day, we need to stop waiting to be motivated, whether that's about our money, whether it's about our fitness, whether it's about our relationships, whatever. Motivation is not always going to be there, but the discipline is what's going to stick. And once you get consistent with yourself, first of all, most importantly, you are proving to yourself that you are trustworthy. You're proving to yourself that you can keep your word. And if you can't keep your word to yourself, it's going to be very hard for you to keep, like, for other people to trust you to keep your word to them, right? And for you to even believe that you can show for other people, right? And so I want you to just be mindful of that. I'm giving you an example of how I'm doing this. It's not always easy. It really ain't. But it's possible, okay? All right, guys, I hope you like this video. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about fear of being seen, because that has been something on my mind the last few days. I really want to talk about that a little bit more. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, go back and watch all, the videos prior to this one. And thank you to my new subscribers. We're getting closer to 3,000. I'm so grateful to have you guys here. Yes. So I will see you guys in the morning. I did it. I'm here. And I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.